to whom it may concern. I have a little free time at present and wish to put myself to transcribing my thoughts on paper. So here goes, read if you wish. The topic I wish to write about is the most wonderful person in the world. This person is in my thoughts constantly. Permit me to describe her physical features firstly. She is 5 feet 4 inches in height, weighs 118 pounds, has medium blue eyes and blonde hair. To be more precise, she has slight curvature of the spine and protruding hip bones. Let not the remarks just uttered affect your opinion of the beauty I'm attempting to portray. I love every single feature. Concerning her facial features, when she smiles, my entire system takes a somersault. The skin around her eyes wrinkles into the pleasantest, most beautiful expression. Her mouth is perfect, the way it curves at the corners, either up or down, in moments of happiness and sadness. A most determined chin has she. How I love to cup it in my hand and look squarely into her eyes and pour forth my love. It is folly for a person such as I, who is not literally inclined or expressive, to describe the most important person in the world. Evidently, I lack what we may term tact, because I'm going to continue regardless. She is of Lutheran religion, a very devoted Christian, going to church whenever such a chance avails itself. Every evening she reads a few passages from her Bible. This I consider a very noble and notable and worthy characteristic. Sincere to the core, that is Thyra. Always being very considerate of everyone before thinking of her own interests. Sympathetic and kind to those who need sympathy and cheering. On the last two characteristics, she rates 110%. She is so kind, so sweet, so dear. Dear reader, by now you probably believe I'm a bit prejudiced. No doubt. Who wouldn't be? There is only one girl who could rate this high, and she is the subject being discussed. Loyalty, I believe, is her most dominant characteristic. She remains so loyal to her husband, a man who rightly doesn't deserve such a wonderful mate. Why she remains so will always be a mystery to the writer of this bungled descriptive missile. Let me assure you that justice has not been done. Her abilities are many, both athletically and professionally. Were I to enumerate each individually, I'm afraid I would be befast with writer's cramp. Really, she is so efficient. Enough of my literary attempts. All of the above is my true feelings concerning the one and only Thyra Lysell, the most wonderful, gorgeous, loving, and every pleasant adjective possible that would or could describe her. Dear God, if I ever do anything that should hurt her in any way, may I be stricken unto death. Signed, Maurice Lysell.
To Maurice. As long as there's birds and trees and flowers, summer and winter, spring and showers, as long as the dew makes jewels on the grass, that's how long my love will last. As long as the prairies and hills remain unchanged, and up from the rolling plain the mountains rise so grandly massed, that's how long my love will last. As long as the sun gives light of day, as long as the moon dims the stars away, as long as God's in his heaven above, that long and forever you have my love. Thyra.
Dearest Thyra, like trees and birds and night and day, and cake and pie and up and down, and rock and rye and lost and found, and board and room and tried and true, and mop and broom and black and blue, and hug and kiss and twist and turn, and joy and bliss and live and learn, and here and there and eat and drink, and fair and square and pin and ink, and house and lot and might and main, and cold and hot and ache and pain, and peas and cues and hit and run, and pick and choose, and dog and bun, and now and then, and to and fro, and where and when, and stop and go, and east and west, and time and tide, and coat and vest, and cut and dried, and down and out, and safe and sane, and sing and shout, and ball and chain, and him and haw, and hard and fast, and maw and paw, and first and last, and rise and shine, and swing and sway, and hook and line, and pay, and toil and sweat, and foes and friends, and fuss and fret, and odds and ends, and hunt and pick, and poor and rich, and pain and neck, and scratch and itch. But it's understood, no words you see, pair up as good as you and me. Your ever-loving husband who gives all of his love. Maurice.